Hello guys, my name is TTMakhanya. Doing my second year in University of Limpopo. Enrolled in teaching foundation phase. So here I want to demonstrate basics in computer practice. That's why I've created a channel, Computer with TTMakhanya. So all the works that I'm going to demonstrate, I'll be uploading them in my channel. So I'll ask you to subscribe and so that you can watch those videos immediately uploaded. Okay, so I'm going to start with the basics as I have downloaded the files from SAM. I've downloaded the files from SAM that we are going to use, and I think those instructions have basics in computer. So this is our files, these three files, this is our files are from SAM. These files are from SAM, and these projects are for the first year students enrolled in teaching, whether both foundation phase and senior phase. They are doing this. So I'm going to demonstrate each and every step so that you guys can follow and not make mistakes, because you are going to find this in exam. It cannot be in this nature, but you are going to find it in exam. Okay, let's start. What do? We open this one for instruction, this one for instructions, and this one that have a name, this one with a name, and this one for instructions. So let us open. You can open both at the same time, there is no problem. Okay, this one is already opened, and then waiting for that one. Okay, as you can see here, we have this one with my name TTMakhanya here, ILWD19 EOM1 1 TTMakhanya 1 saved. Okay, and this one. So we are going to read the instructions from this one and apply those instructions to this one. With me, you are going to get 100%. 100%. I have no doubt. So let us start confabulating. All right. Can start here. We can start here. Getting started. Open the file LNWD19EOM11 first and last name 1 docs available for download from the same website. Already did that because I'm reading this document because I've downloaded it from the same. So already done. Save the file as ILWD19 EOM11 first last name 2 docs by changing 1 into 2. This is a simple instruction, and remember, if you don't follow this instruction, you cannot upload this this document after you are done. You will not upload, because in SAM they stated the expected file name. What is the expected file name? That is the name that the SAM is going to accept when you upload your work. So that expected file name, it means it is ILWD19 EOM11 and your first last name with 2. By okay, we're changing 1 into 2. By changing 1 to 2, what do? I said we come here to read the instruction and go and apply to this one. What do? You see here, IL what. Let's consider TT is my first, Makhanya last name. So here we just have to change 1 into 2. How? You go to the file, click the file, come straight to save as. There is save as. This one you use it after you saved your file as. At that point, you know where is your file. But at this point, we don't know. That's where we are going to browse where we want to save our file in our computer. We click the file. You see now, don't save it here because you will be saving in OneDrive, and that's online and you won't see it at some point. So you have to browse so that you save your file in your computer. I want to save my file here in download. If you want, you can save in video, pictures, music, document, but I want to save it here in downloads. So they said I must change only 1 to 2. What do I do? Okay, let me display this keyboard so that you can understand, because you won't see the external keyboard that I'm using here, and it's beautiful, this one. I mean the external one, not this one I'm displaying. Okay, what you do, you put your cursor here and then you click a backspace in your keyboard and just press 2. You're done. And then you save. You see now, I saved my file as TTMakhanya 2, the way I have instructed. So let's go to the instruction. Working in this nature of activity, it's an advantage because you have a memorandum. What do I mean when I say you do have a memorandum? Let's go and check. Let's scroll down. After you are done with your work, your work should be like this. Your work, your final product should be like this when you are done. So let's go and work. Scroll up. We were here. They say if you do not see the docs file extension in the document as dialog box, do not type it. The program will add the file extension for you automatically. What do they mean? When we are saving our file to when we are changing that 1 to 2, and we use this one, we change this one. When we change this one, we don't say 2.docs. No. We don't do that. We don't say 2.docs. We don't say this one. We don't do that. That docs will be added automatically. So you just save. So let me not save this one because we're already done. And then I was just demonstrating what do they mean when they say file extension. You do not add it. You don't have to add it. Let's go to the next one. To complete this same project, you will also need to download and save the file data files. Save the following data files from the same website onto your computer. We already done. We saved. That's what I show you. Okay, we do have this file. Now it's 4 because I saved this one as 2. This one is from this one. Okay, if I saved as 1, I was going to replace the first one, so I did not replace because I changed that one to 2. So let's check. We already downloaded. With the file IL, sometimes for you to avoid being lost, you can highlight and say, okay, I'm here. You can just highlight while you are reading and then say, okay, now I'm here. Highlight, you won't be lost. So okay, let's start with the file ILWD19EOM11 first last name. 2 docs still open. That file still open right now, and you can see this is this one. It's still open. Ensure that your first and last name is displayed in the footer. What's the footer? Let me show you the footer. The footer, you find it below the document. Below the document. This is the footer. This one. So my name is displayed here. It's displayed here. That means it's fine. If the footer does not display your name, delete the file and download a new copy from the same. I'm not going to delete and download a new copy because my name is there in a footer. My name is there in a footer. So let's start with the project. Let's start with the project steps. You work in the administrative support department of Associated Regional Hospital and are creating a flyer about upcoming safety workshop. Change the document theme colors to blue warm. You change here. The instruction is to change the document theme color to blue warm. Here the instruction is this one. This is the instruction. So what do? We go to that document and change the document theme colors to blue warm. Here we are. This is the document. Where do we find theme colors? Theme colors or theme it's equivalent to designing something or beautifying something. So here, as changing theme colors is equivalent to designing, and in our ribbon I'm talking about, this is our ribbon, or the whole this is our ribbon, this one. In our ribbon we do have design. This is our ribbon, this one, and you have to master it. But this blue here, this blue, we call it a quick access toolbar, this one, because we have shortcuts here. So this is a quick access. We access them easily because they are here. You will learn about it when we are going forward. Now we have to change the document into theme color, blue warm. Okay, here we go. Design. I said we must go to design. You see, these colors are like this because of the present theme color. Are like this because of the present theme color. So we are going to change it, and when we change it, everything here will change. Let's see. This is the blue one. You see now, everything have changed. Everything have changed. So when you're dealing with this nature of activity, you must not forget, you must not skip this instruction of changing theme color or changing theme, because you might have a problem going forward. What kind of a problem I'm talking about here? You see now, we change the theme colors to theme blue warm. Ne? Let's check something. They might ask you to change to format this word into a certain field. To format in a computer, they are talking about editing. To format is to edit in computer. This is a computer language. They might ask you to format this in a field. And this field, it's like this because of the theme color. This theme here, it's like this because of the present theme color or theme. You see now, let me go and change that blue one. You will see something. So if you didn't change to blue one, and then they will ask you to they will say, okay, go to your field and then apply the field blue accent color 3 sharp bevel. You will not see it. Let me show you. Let's say you did not change this theme color. It's like this, and then they ask you to change that one I was reading there. You see now it's different. You won't find those things. So that means you will be working in a wrong document from the beginning. So changing the theme color, changing the theme, it's very important. And another thing I will show you in a theme color. In some of the Microsoft Word, you will not see a blue palette. Let me tell you, the blue palette is this one, because they like asking to change the theme colors to blue warm, change the theme colors to blue palette. I assure you now, they are going to ask you this question. You are going to change a theme color to blue warm, or a theme color to blue palette, or a theme. Let me put a blue palette is this one. Even if you don't see a palette here from today, know that this is a blue palette. Let me put it here, the correct one. And then when they ask you to change a theme, that means you'll come here, and then they will tell you the name of the theme that you want you to change. You don't have to click. You must put your cursor here. Just display a cursor, and then the computer will describe the type of a theme that you want to apply. Because if you just click, you rush in clicking, let me tell you, you are going to reduce your attempt. You are going to exhaust your attempt. You are going to exhaust your attempt because they will give you 3 attempts or 2 attempts. And then if you when you rush into clicking, you are exhausting your attempt. You'll get a lower marks while you know your story because of rushing to clicking. So you don't rush into click. You just put your cancer or display your cancer and then read the name of the theme and then you apply it. But here we are not asked to change the theme. Let us leave it like that. We already changed our theme color. This is the theme color. Go to design. Let's go. Change the case of the flyer's headline. What I can tell you, when you are reading instructions in computer, do not read the instructions from the beginning to the end, because you might find that when you reach at the end of the instruction, you forget the first line. So go step by step. You will win. Like this. Change the case of the flyer's headline paragraph to capitalize each word. What is the key here? We are capitalizing a headline. We are capitalizing a headline. Capitalizing each word in a headline. And then, what's our headline? Is this one. This is our headline. This one is our headline. So, you are dealing with SAM, né? And SAM, it's capable of detecting when you cheat. Let's say now they ask you to change to capitalize each word here in a heading, and then you just come here and cheat. Just come here and cheat. You just click in this safety, and then you erase that S and put the cap one, and then you erase that T and put this one. You erase this W and put this one. Okay. This is correct, but you are going to get a 0. This is correct, but you are going to get a 0. Nice one. You will enjoy that 0 I'm talking about. And when you are done writing, you'll think like you have killed it. When results come, you will see a ghost. So you don't type. You don't type. Because here they are imparting you with the skills. Imagine if you have to capitalize each and every word within the whole document. Are you going to type? Are you going to type? So that's why they are imparting you with the skills. So let me undo this thing so that I can show you what to do. You know, when we undo, to make things easier, just press Control in your keyboard and Z. You see, Control. You don't leave Control. You don't leave Control. Yes. So let us capitalize each word. How? Where? That's why I said you need to master this. Okay. First of all, you need to highlight and then go to home. As long as you are dealing with paragraphs, you are dealing with sentences, you must come here. You must play somewhere. You must play somewhere. And let me bold or emphasize. Let me emphasize. While you are in a test, just place a mouse without clicking. Computer will describe the name of that tab or describe the function of it. As you can see here, font color. Change the color of your text. That means this is a font color. What are the functions? Is to change the color of our text. So, but now they said we must capitalize each and every word in this heading. What do? We come here. Change the case. Because these are the case. These are the case. So, you click in this arrow. You can see there's letters case, lowercase, uppercase, capital, each word we are looking for this one. They will not ask you about this one. I never come across with this one. They ask here this 4 from here to here. So that's very simple. Just highlight and click here. You're done. And go to the next question or line. Change the font size to 36 point. Stop here. Don't go further so that you can understand what you are doing. Now we are changing the same headline to 36 point. Okay. Still highlighted. Here is our font. Here is our font. Here. Font size. This is the first font size. So if you want to change to 36 point, it means we click here in this arrow. And then you see here there is 36 point. And then you click. But let's say they trick you. They say increase it or decrease it to, because it's on 28 now, decrease it to 25. And you see there is no 25 here. No 25 here. That means you have to come here and type that 25. You have to come here and type, let me use this one so that you can see that indeed I'm typing. You have to come here and type that 25 and press enter. You see? You're done. So now we are asked to increase it to 36. This is our 36. Let me remove so that you can see it properly. I don't want mistakes. This is 36. We're done. So let's go to another instruction. If you want to increase, you are not asked, you are dealing with your own at home or somewhere, someone asks you and then you want to increase, you can use this one, these two. This one is a decrease, this one is an increase. Let me show you. Just press this one once. You see, now we're at 48. Let me press this one. We are decreasing back to 36. This is how you do. Okay, let me go to the next instruction. They say apply the fill. You see now? Apply the fill blue gray accent color 1 shadow effect. You need to memorize this. Blue gray accent color 1 shadow effect. I told you that this is a fill. We are still here in safety training workshop. This is a headline. So this is a fill. This is the fill. They said we apply blue gray accent color 1 shadow text effect. Blue gray accent color 1 shadow effect, text effect. We must come here and then start pointing mouse to check which one. Blue gray accent color 1 text effect. Blue gray accent color 1 blue gray accent color 1. I am not finding it. I'm reading. Okay. It's not this one. You see, I'm reading. Shadow. Did they say shadow in this one? Okay. Yes, they said shadow. Good. Blue gray accent color 1 shadow text effect. They say text effect because this is the effect. Because after applying it, you will see the change. So it's a blue gray accent color 1 shadow. Come with these words are highlighted. Come here. Blue gray accent color 1 shadow effect. It explained itself. That's where you have to click now, because you can see you are on a right track. Do not click before you can see or before you can confirm. So now we have confirmed, so you can click. See now? Let's go to another instruction. Center the paragraph. Still they are talking about, don't mind this English, this is the paragraph. They are talking about this heading. They are talking about this headline. Center the paragraph. How do we center the paragraph? There is a nice shortcut. Very nice one. Very nice one. I will demonstrate it using this keyboard. What do we do? We just, with this headline highlighted, Control and E. In your keyboard, just press Control and E. That E will center your headline or your paragraph. You see now we centered. Let's undo it. You see now. But if you don't want to press Control and E, you can come here. Here. You see, they show you, they tell you the shortcut for doing this is Control plus E. That's what I did. So you can just click the same thing. But I'm familiar with this one. Control and E. You're done. Let's go ahead. We're done with this one. They say resize the safety first picture to width of 6. Okay. To width of 6, and then apply a simple frame black picture style. We can deal with this one first. Let us resize to they are talking about this picture. We have to resize this picture to the width of 6. Let me tell you, the rule of the law of dealing with a picture or object or table, you have to double click it so that more information can appear on your screen or in your ribbon. Let me show you. You see now, every time they will ask you from this information. As long as you double click your picture, information will appear and they will ask you from this information. Okay. They say we resize it to the width of 6. Can you see here? This is the height. This is the width. So we just increase here to 6. Go. We are done. We increased. No? We increased. So let's go back and check. Do not forget, the law of dealing with a picture, object, smart art, table is to double click it so that information can be displayed. We're done with this one. Then apply the simple frame black picture style. You see now, you're able to see the picture style because you double clicked your picture. Let me show you. You see now, you can't see it. But when you these are the information. Now you see the picture styles. Then they said you must change it to a simple blank frame picture style. You can put your mouse here and say, okay, simple frame white is not this one. Beveled matte white is not this one. Metal matte is not this one. So in your mind there is black, and as you can see here in these ones and these two, these 4 and these 2, it's F blank. Let's check. Simple frame black is this one. Can key. And while you are working in this type of project, I told you that you are working with a memorandum on your hand. You can just go and confirm before you finish with your work that you are doing it correct. Yes, you can go and confirm. Are you doing it correctly or not? You can confirm them. But let me not confirm and then continue with my project here. Don't want to waste more time. Underline the text. 3-hour session. We are underlining this. 3-hour session before the safety first picture. Not before, I mean below the safety first picture. The safety first picture is this one. And you see it's written safety first picture. And they say we must underline 3-hour session. This is a 3-hour session. It's below that picture. You just highlight. You know, when you're done highlighting, what do you do? There is a nice shortcut. A nice one. Ish. Must not. Okay. Nice shortcut. What do? You just press Control. They say we must underline and press U. You see? It's underlined. In your keyboard. Do it in your keyboard. It will be very fast. I'm not fast here because I'm demonstrating to you using this internal keyboard. In your external keyboard, you'll enjoy it. You'll enjoy it. I enjoy it while doing it with my external one. That's what you do. You just highlight and press Control and U. This U stands for underlining. If you don't want that, you can just highlight it, come here, this U, and press U. It's underlined. If still you don't want this, when you highlight this, you see this information appear here. You can press this one. Meaning there are three options for underlining or bolding or italics. So you will not forget this one. I believe and I hope so. Let's go to the next one. Let's go to the next one. Remember, these questions, do not undermine them or ignore them because they are in this form. Hey, they will ask them in the form of that mock test, in the form of that, or in the nature of that mock test you wrote. So they can take this. They can say underline the text 3-hour sessions below the safety picture, but the instruction will come from this below your bottom below. Yes, below right bottom. It may come from this side, like in your mock test. Then we're done with underlining 3-hour session. Italicize the text before we go further. To italicize, this is English. Italics. The italics that we are familiar with, they are talking about it. This italics, this one, you see, it's written italic. They are talking about it. To italicize, yes, it's when you format the word or paragraph or anything that you are formatting using the italic. You are italicizing. So this English might sound like, hey, it's deep here. No? There is nothing deep here. Italicize you go straight to the italics. So let's read. Italicize the text. Safe workshop. Here we are going to italicize this safe workshop. In the paragraph, the workshop cover for the hospital employee. You see, it doesn't make sense from here to here. Why? This is the language that they use. When they write it like this, it means the workshop cover. It is the first words that you are going to see in the paragraph that it's holding this safe workplace. You are going to find this safe workplace within the paragraph that start with the workshop cover. For the hospital employees, this means when they put this 3 dot, this means that paragraph start with the workshop cover and end with for hospital employees. That's where you're going to find this safe workplace. Let's check. You see now, the workshop cover, I said, is the first words in the paragraph or in the sentence that we are going to deal with. There's the workshop cover. Okay, cover the following topics and practice to maintain a safe workplace. You see now, we got our safe workplace that they say we must italicize. For hospital employees, I told you that means the paragraph end with for hospital employees. So to italicize, I have demonstrated that you just have to did they say italicize? Let me go back and confirm. Let me go back and confirm that we are italicizing or what? Yes, they say we must italicize. Okay, you just highlight. Every time when we want to deal with words, highlight before. Cannot apply something that you don't know where are you applying. Highlight and do what? Shortcut. Very nice shortcut. Very nice shortcut. Where? Oh, it's this one. Press Control I. You see now we italicized. You see? Or press this one. It's the same. Or When you highlight from this information, just press this one. You're done. Let's go to the next one. You will not forget that one. And they are going to be asked in exam. I know. We are here. Bullet the four paragraphs of text above the signature line. When they talk about signature line, they are talking about this. Why are we saying this is a signature line? This one has a company line and address. Company line, I mean cell phone number, email, address, such things. That's why we are saying this is a signature line. So they say we must bullet the four paragraphs of text above the signature line. Okay. Text above signature line, as I indicated, this is a signature line. This means we are going to highlight this. They said 4 paragraphs. 1, 2, 3, 4. So we highlight to show that we are dealing with this. And they said we must bullet. Okay. They didn't indicate that what type of a bullet they need. If they didn't indicate, it means they need a default one. Where do we find bullets? Here. So it's here. You just put a mouse. You see? Bullets. Create a bulleted list. You just click now because you confirmed. These are the default bulleted list. If they ask you, okay, number 3, number 1, that's where you'll start counting. So now we are using default. This one is a default. Let's go. We are here. Change the font of the text in the bulleted list to book Antigua. Not sure if I'm reading this Antigua, I'm pronouncing it well. I'm not sure. I don't think it is English. If it's English, yeah, this is a bombastic one. Antigua. Okay. We are changing the font of the text in a bulleted list to book Antigua. What do we do here? I said everything that deal with text, paragraphs, text, we must play here. We play here. From this line to this, from this line to the left. If there is a center, number, bullet, change the font size, change the font type, decrease font, underline, bold, italicize, change the field, change the color, change the background color. You play here. Increase the indent, decrease the indent. I'm talking about this. We'll talk about it in another project. Decrease the indent, increase the indent. You play here. You play here. Show them formatting marks. You play here. Okay. So what now are they saying? They are saying we have to change the text in a bulleted list to book Antigua. What do we do? Still highlighted. You go straight to the types of fonts. Here. You can click here to check if you can see. Now we see this is a book Antigua. So what if we don't see it? Find that it's below. It's below. And it will exhaust our time searching for it. You just highlight. Even if you don't erase, I see most of people when they highlight, they want erasing. Don't erase these things. When you highlight, you can just type. You see now, immediate type book Antigua appear. So you press end. You're done. You're done. Okay. Change the font color to dark purple. Text 2. Change the font color to dark purple. Text 2. We are here now. I said we go step by step when dealing with computer project. Change the font color to dark color to dark purple color to dark purple text 2. Okay. We are changing the color here. The key, we change color font to dark purple, text 2. Still highlighted. This A here, this one is a color font, this one. You see, just point the mouse, computer will explain it for you. It will explain it for you. They said we are changing it to what? To what? To dark purple text 2. Not good in colors. You see now, dark purple text 2. Click it. You're done. Go to the next one. Change the font size to 12 point. You see that the size of this paragraph is on 14. It's on 14, so you change it to 12. Click here. I showed you if they ask you something which is not there, you type. So 12 is here. You just go. You're done. You go to another one. Shade the paragraph containing the signature line in dark purple text to lighter 8. Here, we are shading. Do not confuse shading and coloring and fill. Do not confuse this thing. Do not confuse these things. We are shading now. When we shade, you will see the color on the background of the words that we are shading on, or on the paragraph. And what people mostly make mistakes on, it's here. They say color 8. Don't go to dark purple, because you may find dark purple text 2 color 40 and lighter 40. Dark purple text 2 lighter 60. And then if you don't pay attention to this one, you may find yourself clicking on dark purple text 2 color lighter 60, and then you think, yeah, no, I'm cruising nicely. Hey. So let's go. We are going to shade the paragraph containing the signature line. I told you the paragraph with signature line, and why are we saying this is the signature line? It's this one. We are going to deal with this one. So we highlight this one. They are saying we change it to what? To dark purple text to lighter 80. Okay? We're changing what? We are shading. So when we shade, we come here. You see? When we shade, you come here. And then we click. We go to purple. Dark purple text 2. Not this one. We need lighter 80. You see, it's this one. Do not use this one with lighter 60. That same is going to detect it wrong. Even this one, do not use it. Lighter 40, it's wrong. Because it will be different. You can see this thing is dark. So, the correct one here is this one. Dark purple text 2, lighter 8. Describe itself before clicking. Now, done. Let's go. In the same paragraph, change the spacing before 12 point and the spacing after to 6 point. Here, we are the key, spacing before 12 point and spacing after 6 point. Where to find those things? And they say in the same paragraph, which means we are still here. So we want to change spacing before to 12 and spacing after to 6. We must come here to this arrow, paragraph setting. We are setting the paragraph pair now. Now we are setting the paragraph. So we click on it. As you can see, spacing before and after, which means they said before to 12. Just click increase to 12. Here they say to 6, decrease to 6, and press OK. I don't want to confuse you by showing you, and there is this question they may ask, tabs and what. I'll go straight to those questions to tab when I'm demonstrating or elaborating those questions, those types of questions. Now I'm dealing with what I'm dealing with. I don't want to confuse. And then you click OK after changing those things. Cool. You're done. Let's go. Inside the picture file support WD19EO logo in the blank line at the bottom of the page. Let's stop here. We are inserting a picture. That picture was downloaded from Sam. We are inserting it now. Where? In the blank line at the bottom of the page. Let's check. Blank line at the bottom of the page they are talking about here. We are not dealing with this one, this page here. We are not dealing with this page. We are not dealing with this one. Let me erase it. We have to insert a picture. That one we downloaded from the Sam here. How do we insert? Obvious. There is insert a part here on the ribbon. We must click here. When we want to insert a picture, we go to insert. Insert a table to insert. Smart art to insert. What's this? Most of the things that they may ask you to insert, you go to insert except citations. You cannot find citations in insert, because citations, when we talk about citations, we are talking about referencing. We are referencing the author of the book that we took, maybe a paragraph, or maybe even online information. You have to cite who are the authors of this information you are writing here, who are the authors of this phrase. So citations is referencing, and we have reference here. Obvious, when we deal with citations, we are going to find it under referencing. So let's go. Okay, even footnote, even footnote, to insert a footnote, you won't find it here, because footnote, it's about mailing. Footnote, not footnote, not mailing, man. It's still about referencing, because when you click on footnote, I went to email because mailing, because now I'm thinking again of this envelope. Okay, when you insert footnote, you will not go to insert, because footnote go hand in hand with referencing. That's why when you insert it, you will see a line below where you have to type. Most of the time you are typing the author, most of the time, so you will find it on the referencing. When you deal with mails, you see the citation I was talking about. When you deal with what's this, envelope, obviously you'll find it in mailing, because this mailing is the same one as email and the stuff. And envelope, it's about has something to do with sending, same as emails have something to do with sending. So you will find it here. So now let's insert a picture. You go straight here to insert and go to the picture, because we are inserting a picture from our computer, not online, not from online, from our computer. You have to click here. If it was online, we were going to click here, but now let's click here. I have to remove my cursor here. I forgot my cursor. They said below. It's here, and then let me go and insert this picture. It's here. You see now? It's supposed to be here, but it is here. Do not worry if you see something like. Don't panic and start to to think like you are not getting it because it's supposed to be somewhere here. Wait. Resize the picture to the height of 0.8. Okay. I told you, when you deal with a picture, you double click it. That's the law. Dealing with a picture, dealing with graphs, dealing with tables, smart art, object, double click. The information will appear. We double clicked, and they say we must increase the height to 0.8. We decrease to 0.8. We're done. You see now? We're done. That's why I said you don't have to panic. Okay? Excuse? Okay, we're done with this one. Add a 1 point dark purple text to page border using the dashed style, third border in the style list. You may think this one is too long, but it's not long. It's not long. What are we doing here? We are adding a border, page border. Page border, it means that border must cover the whole page. The whole page, that border. And then doing that border with a dashed style, that you find it on the third border in the style list. And then using 1 point and dark purple text 2. Let's go. Let me remove this page here. You come here when you want to add border. You come here, and this is very useful, because somehow they must ask you not to add the whole the border for the whole page. Maybe they say put these words or this paragraph inside the border. What do? You just come here, you highlight the words and come here. You see now, let me undo. I was just showing you. Let me undo. Okay. I didn't undo a lot of things here. Let me check. Okay, it's okay. So I was just showing you. So, but now we want to add a border for the whole page. Come here, go straight to the last on the bottom, borders and shading. Okay. They said page border, not just borders, meaning you must come here to page border. They said using the dashed one, the third one in a style list, a border style list, the third one. You see the style here, the dashed one, the third one is this one. Okay. And then they said 1 point. We use 1 point here. Straight. The color, they said, what's this? Purple accent 2. Yes. Dark purple text 2. Good. And then we click this one. The whole document. You see here. The whole document. There is time they might ask you to do this for the first page only. That's why you're going to select here. Or they tell you do border without except your border must exclude the first page. That means you must come here to this section, all except first page. But now the whole page. Make sure this appear, this box. Make sure. If it does not appear, this one, it's not going to be selected. So you select it like this. And then you press OK. You see, we're done. Let's go and check. This is the border, this one. This is the border they're talking about. Let's go to the next instruction. Check the spelling and grammar in the document to identify and correct any spelling errors. Hint, ignore names. When they say hint, take it into consideration. They want you to ignore names. Don't rectify names. Do not rectify names. And you know that name remains the same. Even if that name is in Xitsonga or Sepedi or Tsivenda, and we are doing something in a medium of communication of English, or using English as a medium of communication, name must remain the same. The name, if it's Buran, it will be Buran. We don't take it into English or transform it to English or translate it into English. No. If it's Temban, it's Temban. You are not going to transform it. So they said ignore names. Okay. We are going to check the spelling and grammar. Spelling and grammar. And you know the computer are more advanced. They already underlined the where there is a spelling error. And then someone will come here and fix, because he know the correct spelling. let me tell you, you are going to get a nice 0. You will enjoy that 0. You are going to get a nice 0. Nice one. And they will say, hey, I killed it. Hey, they don't want those things here. That SEM is going to detect it that when you type here. Let me show you the correct way of dealing with these things. Okay. To deal with these things, we review. Remember, when we review something, it means we are done. Now we want to check it thoroughly. We want to check it. We are done. We are now checking it. That's why we are going to proofread. Okay. We go straight to review. Good. You see the spelling grammar here. Spelling and grammar. Let's go to the question. You see, they don't want you to type. They don't want you to type. Why are they teaching you these things? Imagine if there are 150 spelling errors. Are you going to type one by one? Are you going to type one by one? Let's say you are dealing with people and they are queuing outside there waiting for you. Imagine. They will go back without getting help because of illiterate in computer. So what you do, you go to review, you go to spelling and grammar and click it. Do the tag, don't worry, this is a computer. You see now, it shows you. It shows you in a red color. And then giving you an option to consider. If you want to ignore, you can ignore. But if you ignore this one, you are going to get a nice 0. So here you don't ignore, just click. You see now, automatically fixed. They tell you you have finished reviewing editor's suggestion. That means we had a incorrect spelling, a one word with incorrect spelling. So let's go. Okay, your document should look like the final figure on the following pages. Save your changes, close the document, and then exit Word. Follow the direction on the same website to submit your completed project. Okay, they say when we are done, our project should look like that one. I told that it's our memorandum. I told you that one is our memorandum. So let's go and check. Scroll down to our memorandum. This is our memorandum. You see? Now we killed it. Yes, we can kill. You can kill it by renaming this illness. It's wrong. Even here, if you rename this as TW, it's wrong. You'll be surprised when they grade you your marks. You'll be surprised. So I believe we are done with the session for today. I will record another one. In fact, I will keep on recording so that those who are not familiar with computer, they will come to my channel and observe. Then if you have questions, you can text me on 060 564 9913. You can WhatsApp me. Don't call, just WhatsApp me. I don't take calls, just WhatsApp me on 060 564 9913. WhatsApp me, you will find me. I will clear everything concerning academic in a higher institution like this one or a university level. I will clear everything. So we are done with a session for today. I hope you will enjoy. If you feel like you have to comment, you can comment here in our channel, or you can text me commenting a video that you saw in our channel platform. I will respond to you. Done.